Alright, listen, man. You know, I'm watching a television show with
That's what my father always told me.
Hey, listen, man. I'm the real one that made Atlantis, the magical Atlantis identified.
I know, of course I know.
Alright, cover. You know, don't let nobody see the reason why. Okay, listen, man. Let me explain something to you, man. Yo, listen. The reason why I got shot in Boogie Night before is because the magic that happened in Atlantis had to shot to catch up with me in the paradigm. So I ended up getting shot because you remember if my wife, it's like you see my wife Bethany and Betty and all that. If they ever sexed another man, it's like I'm their soulmate. They can't sex another man. So if they sex another man, it's like losing their power because it's just like losing their speed, their might, their swiftness, and then the trickle in physics. But it won't happen to my children. My sons a certain type of way if they keep their honesty to a level. But I'm gonna be real. But it's just like they'll lose. My wife will lose her speed, her power. It's just like Scorpion King. It's like the first Scorpion King. Remember the movie with Rock, with the individual? Same thing. So it's just like, I'm going to just tell you this truth and honesty right now. My wife got to really honor me and love me. It's just like if something happens to my wife, it's like soiling the soil. You know, a person says, what do you mean? That's why I tell people not to have dogs, because when you have dogs and you have pets and they go piss on the floor, they go do other fucked up things in the habitation or the social economics. You know what I mean? The kids use magic. They use magic for protection and regardment. It doesn't tell them to use magic to start acting like wild animals, like they don't care about themselves in the physical reality. They have houses and things like that for things like that. When they start acting like they're gonna take shits outside, like they don't start caring about their habitation, that's like showing the empress of the energy of the earth that they don't care about the empress, and it has to identify them if something's wrong with them, there's certain other things, and then on top of it, if they're taking shit, they're supposed to be able to construct little houses and stuff like that for themselves to do, and they'll turn into animals. If they start taking shits like that, that's them defiling and soiling or demoralizing the empress of the earth. Because now they say they don't care. That's like having an outer a regard built and then turning into something that you can't. That's how you can't control your emotions. And then you're saying that you don't care about what you have built a certain type of way. Now you're gonna go outside and just start fucking up the habitation. Like it's like scheming on her. It's like causing a disease or showing her like you're scheming on her when you do things like that. That's why I never turn into those zodiac animals. Like you see that energy they be trying to send on me, like the animals and shit. It's because I'm Zeus. I'm the one that locks it. But that means some people in the habitation are having sex with the animals, so it's showing on my physics at a point in time so I can know the difference. And then when that happens, my wife gotta go meditate because she gotta get that energy off of me to make sure that shit never comes on me again, and she gotta get rid of the child that does that shit. So you gotta be careful. So you know, a person tells an individual, "I'm the real reason." When in Atlantis, when I flooded Atlantis, you gotta remember I flooded it wonderfully, and then I made it move. I made the land itself. It has the magic in it. It had to move. It'll shift. Nobody will ever find that land. But it was already covered with also a certain type of soil. So if a person of that came in that region where it was originally, and they sold the area of the region, it's just like soiling the Empress magic at a point. So it's causing it to have like a pimple somewhere or a blood clot a certain type of way at a time. And then or certain things that happen to her in the physical reality. And then she got to go monitor to go find out what's going on. And then she get caught. And I'm not telling them because she has to go there with me because we both can't get caught. If she goes there, the magical thing like she's trying to give up the sacredcy, and it should be even more danger to, because remember, it was high equality of the future that I did when I did the magic. So you got to be very careful and stuff. You know, this is the reason why when the situation happened in Boogie Night, remember I shifted a lot of situations a certain type of way of the higher quality to save individuals' life of the beyond highest. I didn't tell them what I doctored. I did it beyond highest, highest, quantum, mega, super, astrological, celestial, and celestial inner points of alignment, all stars, star clusters, astrology, constellations, sacred zodiacs, and also inner points of alignment, all planets or moons or suns. I did a lot of things a certain type of way. People don't even know how to doctor the situation. It's how real the magic is with me, you know what I'm saying? But certain empresses that defiled me is the reasons why I moved the land anyway. So it shows you even in the paradigm, people that just didn't honor the magic and the things that they came into attraction with the laws of attraction. It's just like if an empress that moves fast, like faster than Supergirl, or faster than speed of light, and then she goes and opens a lake for another nigga. The magic power already, it starts demoralizing. She loses her speed, she loses her force, she loses her magic, and then she just deteriorates and dies after a while because it's like mummifying herself. It's like fuck. It's like she'll never come back alive after that. It'll be like she'll never come back alive because now that means that the sickness mentality that killed her is the person that was between her legs that caused her to do it to herself anyway.
Get Vandy starting at $139. More safe.
I'm just telling you how real the situation is. So believe me, not even in life frequencies. I don't care. I'm just telling you how real the situation is. And I'm just moving. I'm just being real, but I'm just gonna tell you just like this, man, you know. If one of my wives that was my soulmate sleep with another guy, they're gonna end up a cycle, and they're just gonna end up like your escort bitch, you know. After a while, it's just fucking up the fumigate. You just fumigating the place with the wrong type of smell. You're just gonna wonder what happened in Paradigm, and then another nigga, he not gonna care because he's gonna wake up with a hard dick somewhere. And then you're gonna be like the open hole already. You get it? It's like you're ready to earth the open hole buried. Nigga says he says soil this. He said too bad it was hard on stairs. Get away with this, jump around, make your man kick out with you. Wow, wow, man.
Put smiling cows and green pastures on their packaging, even if they're actually kept in confinement.
I made the life. If you were a chick that made if you would make a closet of dildos, what the fuck you think a man would make? Get the fuck out of here, bitch. It's like coming. You ever just walk in a girl house and she just have a dildo stack and you just look at, oh, I'm out. My shorty be looking at me like, what? She be having all type of weird vases, all type of bottles and shit like like a nigga don't realize what's going on. I be looking at her like, where? I'm out. No, you out, I'm out. You know? She just end up having nothing but a bunch of boys a certain type of way. Boys just want to be boys. Boys just want to, you ever that song? Boys just want to be boys. Boys just want to have fun. I said, my other sons in me said, yo, listen. You're becoming a young man, not a boy, okay? You're always to me gonna be a young man.
And then this thing came up, and I thought this would be a good place for any, as long as they don't put anything in your mouth.
You didn't think about a person's mentality at a time. The more they want to deteriorate the reality. There's nothing funny about that type of influence. Remember, I was Kennedy. What happened when people influence things like that? You remember what happened to me? Oh! And notice the physics and things led up to this time now and what I'm speaking about, right? And tell you about Atlantis, right?
There was no way around this. I really think it can work out. We can just let's just talk for 5 minutes. Here, I'll sit here. I'll sit here, honey, sit down. I'm gonna talk to the man.
You got something you got something you wow, he becoming one of those. Wow, man. And I tell my sons, though, be careful with the things you recondition. You ever seen The Covenant? You ever seen the individuals after they use you gotta hear my movie scripts and the other things are real time. You wouldn't believe in harmony, another person. If a person becoming a doctor, what is they gonna...
Hey, girl, look at this.
If you start thinking like a person, it's like working in a field and start hanging out with individuals that just want to take cocaine at a time. And then remember, you're around a natural influence a certain type of way in physics. And if you're lighting up a certain type of way and then you be around it, you gotta know the difference of the reality. Don't get caught up in the wrong reality a certain type of way. Because the majority of it, it's just like niggas that used to sell drugs. If you sell drugs a certain way, and it's my wife hurt, and then certain things, you're gonna be fucked up for a paradigm of time, my nigga. But I'm just telling individuals, if it's just like having a certain amount of drugs, a certain type of pressure that it causes to a person's anatomy, you gotta know the physics of everything doing things like that, my nigga. Seriously, if it's things that you gotta know the physics of every fucking thing causing that situation in the paradigm. Especially if you're a star being. If you're me, it's different. But if you're a star being, you gotta know all the physics of that situation. Serious? What? This one time I was in the hospital and this girl was lying to me. And I was like, yo, you lying to yourself, you're gonna lead yourself down the wrong type of path because it's like lying to your conscience at a point. And she didn't realize who I was. I'm the consciousness that made all consciousness, the man that made the existence. So if you lied to me, you lied to yourself, chick. I never show people what I really look like in a certain way. So if a chick, when she was in the hospital, she lied to me, and then another, you ever had a person that try to dress up and say like I was making her feel like a different so, a nigga lied because I'm the real situation, and my wife will tell you because she already know like certain people don't even have a quality of me. A certain type of way. It's just like the nigga looking like the white nigga that look like Obama on the commercial talking about your lighting up. You know what I'm saying? Listen, man. You know, let me tell you something, right? It's just like, let me tell you something. If a chick lies to me in my face and then sleeps with another nigga, that's like easy. Another nigga. As soon as he turn the corner, he's like, yeah. You wanna know why? Because like giving yourself drugs just to get fucked, and you know you're gonna be stupid at another time. He's like, oh, this bitch is gonna be stupid. She don't give a fuck about what she's doing with her life. It's a dumb hoe bitch. That's all the nigga wants a girl to do is lie to me, and then he just comes all right around. Like, oh, listen how. You have a nigga like twice. Twice is the specialist of that. Somehow, no, bitch, you're a bitch. You know what I mean? He be talking to you all type of crazy. The nigga twice, he talks to you all type of crazy. You going straight to the strip after that nigga, and then you gone. Straight to the strip and then gone. He be talking, somehow, bitch. The nigga tell you all type of shit, he's gone. All you have, if you lie, I'm the one that made all existence and the reason of life. If you lie to me and I'm your conscience, that made all consecrate. Yo, I'm your conscience. The reason of the intellectual, I'm the real Rod, the real Cyrus. You lie to me, that means you're just a dumb bitch. You're like, you just on your way to marry another nigga. He just wants to ask me, do I want to have fun with it? He's like, he gotta get the okay to have fun with you a certain type of way because the energy of life is gonna, you wouldn't even believe it. You'd be finished. If I give the okay for that, it's like the energy of life just, the energy of life just has an amusement. It's like a self-amusement with you. My dude, let me tell you something, man. It's just like, let me tell you something. It's just like the NyQuil. You see how the Deborah just took the NyQuil? The NyQuil made her feel good. She's gonna be in a social economic system of individuals of NyQuil at the time, a certain type of way. And they're gonna try to make her feel good, depending on what type of NyQuil and what she was feeling when she took the NyQuil also, and the things that was around her, or the things that happened on the bed after before she took the NyQuil. All type of situations. So Ray got to think about all that. And then he got to think about why he was in the shower, taking a shower, and niggas said peekaboo and shit. Gotta be careful. Physics is real, my nigga. Yeah, listen, I had braces that do it. I can't even tell you. Anyway, I'm out, man. Love one, man.
Look, Deborah, she arranges the play date, so then I go and I pick her up, right? Sometimes?
You're home.
Sound like a typical day.